Is this thing on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Hey, welcome to another episode of Feece School. So basically, I have a new posting schedule that I will talk about at the end of the video. Today I'm going to talk about the 7 chakras that you can work on opening. And also, I'm going to talk about what the chakras are. Each individual chakra means something else. And if you're wondering what a chakra is, it dates back all the way back to 500 BC. People noticed that along the spine had different points that meant something. And you'll see what I mean when I talk about this, but enjoy this video. Welcome back to another episode of Luke Talks, bros. Ow, snap out of it. Open your chakras, god damn it. Okay, so the first chakra is called the root chakra. It focuses on nature. Now, nature, like, what about nature? In nature, everything comes and everything goes. You see a tree come and die, you see animals come and die. It's part of life. Everything comes and goes. And a big part of the root chakra is survival, security, and safety. And survival and security and safety basically are what humans need to survive, right? So it is the basis for all the other chakras. It's kind of the root. That's why they call it the root chakra. It's at the lowest part of your spine. A great way to help open your root chakra is taking off your shoes, because it airs out your feet and it doesn't confine your feet. I mean, look, barefoot right now, bitch. But yeah, I do it a lot. Like, I've been noticing it helps me feel more refreshed, especially in this hot garage. That's why I look like I'm sweating right now. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the fan after this, but it would get in the way of the camera, so that's why I don't have it on. The next chakra is called the sacral chakra. Now, what is the sacral chakra? That sounds sacred. That wasn't funny. Don't laugh at that. So the sacral chakra talks about creating and create an individuality for yourself. And what is the biggest thing that humans want to create for the future? It's probably like more humans, right? Like, people want to create humans. A big part of the sacral chakra is sex. And you shouldn't be afraid of sex. You shouldn't think sex is disgusting. Once you think of that, once you fear the body, reproductive glands, then you're actually closing your sacral chakra, because you are kind of being closed-minded. And yeah, you're being closed-minded. And it's good to accept things, not accept things the way they are, I'll talk about that later, but respect and understand that sex and creation and creating your own individuality are huge parts of lives. And what is the next chakra? The next chakra is called the solar plexus. Now, the solar plexus talks about be proud to be who you are. Now, you can love yourself. There's a difference between loving yourself and being proud of who you are. Now, when you love yourself, you don't necessarily sit in your room and look at trophies and be like, yeah, I love myself, man, I'm so awesome. That's not necessarily loving yourself. That's just being egotistical. Loving yourself is, well, let's say you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, right? You care about this person. They're not doing too well. Maybe they lost their job or something, but you want the best for them. Think of that person. Think of yourself as that person. If you want this person to go through life thriving and feeling great, right? Do the same for yourself as if you're in third person. That helps me a lot when I struggle, and it helps open your solar plexus, because you can just be proud to be who you are. Another chakra, which is above the solar plexus, closer to the heart, is actually called, drumroll, the heart chakra. That was not suspenseful. But the heart chakra is basically about love, and it talks about giving and sharing. So the more you care and the more you give to others, the better you open your heart chakra. You know, when you're like behind someone in line, they don't have enough money to pay for it. This never happened to me. I'm always broke. But you know, when you're behind someone and someone's paying for the food but they don't have enough money, and you're just like, oh, here's enough money. I mean, maybe a couple times, right? You just give an extra $1 so they can pay for their food, and you walk away feeling, yeah, I did something nice for them. That sensation, dopamine that you get, can help open up your heart chakra. You feel really good about helping, and you just want to contribute more, and that's a great way to help open up your heart chakra. Now keep in mind, each chakra actually has a different individual sense. So the first root chakra, I am secure, I am stable, and I'm fine. I feel content. But the second chakra, I create, I just feel, you know? I do is the solar plexus. It talks about leadership, being powerful, being proud to be who you are. And a great way to open up the solar plexus is to realize that nobody is you. I was on the heart chakra, and I love goes with the heart chakra. So giving, sharing, and emotions. And don't hold back your emotions. If you're feeling something, honestly express how you feel. That'll help open up the heart chakra. So I am, I feel, I do, I love. I'll make a PDF of this if you want to see it. The next chakra. Anyways, the next chakra is I speak, and it talks about speaking your truth. Now, let's say you're in a room and you believe something. Let's say it's something really political and you don't want to share it because you don't want to worry about what other people think of you. And the whole room basically has opposing views. One Democrat, 100 other Republicans, or vice versa. And you just believe in this thing yourself strongly, but these other people don't agree with you. Now this is an opportunity to open your throat chakra. Now the throat chakra, as you guessed it, next to your throat, and it talks about speaking what you truly believe. A great example of this is a movie called Braveheart. I used to love that movie. But the throat. Do not lie. Try not to lie. I need to work on that. Sometimes I get in the habit of lying, I'll be honest. And speaking your truth. See, I feel better already being honest about how I lie. Anyways, yeah, so communicate with people and have a voice. Don't hide your voice because your voice has meaning. And realizing that I speak, part of the chakras, are gonna help open up your throat chakra. Now this next chakra is actually kind of an internet trend, was for a bit, I don't know if it still is, but it's called the third eye. And the third eye is realizing and having clairvoyance in nirvana. What do I mean by that? Well, if you think about it, everyone lives life accepting accepting things the way they are. Remember when I was talking about that, the root chakra? People accept things and I have survival, security, and safety. Now, once you get to your third eye, you realize that you can't accept things the way they are. Because that's a boring life, right? Like, if you just get up every morning, go to a job, that's unhealthy, that you don't like. Or if you get up every morning, go to the grocery store and buy unhealthy foods. And not just that, but realizing that it's a pattern. Seeing the future in yourself and others helps open the third eye. You can't see the future, but you can predict it by seeing where you're going with your habits. Habits are really powerful. And be open-minded. Don't accept things the way they are. Did you know that 90% of the ocean is undiscovered? We live in a galaxy, a universe that is endless, and we are just a tiny speck. It would take 10,000 Earths to fill up a sun. I'm estimating, I don't know the actual number, but it's a lot. We're just a speck. And once you realize that, you realize, I don't know what I don't know. And once you realize that, you get curious and think, I want to learn more. So, once you realize that, things will never be the same again. You'll be curious, you'll be driven to do things that are fun. Kind of like a kid, like, you know, when you see a kid running around, oh, I want to try this and that. Society breaks down these habits and they break down these ideas that things have to be this certain way in your head. But once you open your third eye and think things don't have to be this way, that helps open your third eye. Yeah, that's the third eye. And now the last chakra, it's called the crown chakra. It talks about ego. You know how I was talking about the senses? For example, the root chakra is I am, the sacral chakra is I feel, the solar plexus is I do, heart chakra is I love, the throat chakra is I speak. Well, these last two are, the third eye is I see. I see that things are bigger. And the last chakra, the crown, is I know. It's kind of having intellect of who you really are, but without having ego, because ego can decalcify your crown chakra. And having unity, bringing people together for positive ideas and thinking of possibilities, that is your crown chakra. And realizing there's more to life. The 7 chakras. You know, there's actually over 100 chakras, I heard, but these are the main 7 ones that people talk about. I haven't posted in 3 weeks, and the reason is because I'm trying to visualize a new platform, like a new texture for this YouTube channel. I want to like make it different. I'm working on Feece Studios, and also I'm making a new season of Story of Trey, along with new animation, not Story of Trey, making a bunch of content. I'm going to be looking for people to help me out in the future. I'm not ready to announce that hiring stuff yet, but I will be. I'm going to recharge the wheels on Feece Studios, but basically I have a posting schedule, and I'll tell you about it right now. So Mondays I will post Feece School. Today's Monday. It's like 8 o'clock at night, last minute, posting Feece School. And Tuesdays I'll post music. I don't necessarily have a name for it yet. Maybe Phil Radio. Me and Philip, he's been in a lot of my videos. We're thinking of that idea. Or maybe like Feece Music. I don't know. I like Phil Radio. But anyways, that would be on Tuesday. And on Wednesday would be Feece News. And I won't make it like, today's news, I would make it more like an activist thing. Like, I want this to change. Like, if you saw my last Feece News, global warming, I actually got that inspired by someone I saw in my class give a speech about global warming. So that's what Feece News is gonna look like. Talking about activist things. Maybe. Yeah. So another thing that's happening is Thursday I'll be posting animation and a bunch of new kinds of animation not related to Story of Trey. And Friday I'll post a short film. Wait, no, that's not right. Friday I'll post a documentary about films we make. It's called The Hustle, like behind the scenes stuff. Saturday is going to be a short film, and it's not going to be like good short films, maybe just some skits I do, and I'm going to do my best to develop it into better short films. But I'm going to make a new short film coming out really soon, starring me and my dog. It's going to be this little thing I made. I want to consistently post and make my demo reel more presentable. But yeah, and goofy films. And Sunday I will post. When am I? Oh yeah, that is a surprise. I deciding between 2 different ideas, so I will get back to you about Sunday. But there will be a reoccurring Sunday show, but I will get back to you on what it is. And also, Feece Studios is coming out again. The big company that I'm working on creating, but also the website. So I will make that. Working on the domain right now. Right now it's feecestudios.heartfix/wix.com because it's under Wix. But I'm gonna work on making my own domain and making a great website that you can download content for free and just share stuff. So enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Luke Talks. Have a great day. 16 minutes of raw footage? Are you kidding me?